Okay, it's 12:20, and let's try to get out by 12:55. So, one thing I want you to know is I actually recording my lecture demonstration, so I'm going to post it on YouTube later on. So if you miss anything, you can always go back and review things. Okay? All right, so we just watched the TED talk, and I want you to kind of think about or visualize the processes or steps. Okay, so if you really think about it, like here I said how AR works, deconstruction of technology. Okay, there was image recognition. Okay? And then that image recognition triggers augmented reality, and it embeds computer generated information to enhance the reality. So if you remember, there was this like loading sign, meaning it will try to recognize that image. Okay, so sometimes we say image target or visual marker. Okay, so it should have that types of pre-recorded or predetermined information. Okay, oh, try to look through and analyze this screen and try to find that image. Okay, so there's image recognition technology, and once it recognizes that image, it triggers embedding this computer generated information on the this uh, top of the screen. Okay, so and then so that probably I can simplify that steps into three, and if I extend it a little bit, it could be in a real world scene. Okay, image or visual marker recognized, and it triggers adding virtual object. Sometimes it deletes the real world object and not virtual reality since the environment is real and no 100% immersion. Okay, so now, okay, let's actually look at simple AR using Vuforia. Okay, so this one will give you Vuforia.com. So basically, what we're going to do, we're going to use Unity, and Unity now has plugin called Vuforia. Okay, Vuforia is developed by PTC, and it's Unity plugin that allow you to create simple augmented reality using this feature. Okay, so good information to review. Well, actual wizard. So you can go to simple AR using Vuforia, and you will go to this Vuforia website, and you will see what types of things you can do with Vuforia, okay? And then how this technology is utilized in industry. And there's Vuforia developers portal, okay? Vuforia engine developer portal, and later on you need to actually register for this site, okay, to use Vuforia plugin. But we're going to do that in a moment. Okay. And here, AR example using Vuforia, a single image target Unity 2017.2. Okay. So time to time, I use a video tutorial, and this one is something I created years ago. So I use it Unity 2017.2, but the core concept stays the same. Okay, so I'm going to actually go over how to do this again. So probably by the end of today's session, I'm going to have kind of new video tutorial, but this is something you can also watch. To get to know how you can create simple AR app using Unity with Vuforia. All right, so let's open Unity. Okay? So you can open Unity by type like Unity Hub. Okay? Don't just open Unity. Okay, if you look at go to like the left bottom corner, you can type Unity Hub to open Unity Hub. Okay. then you will see something like this. Okay? And again, Unity is free, but you have to have an account with Unity. Okay? Or you can actually use your Google or Facebook account, but you have to log in. Okay? So probably if you see something like this, okay, especially on top, right top corner, if you just see this profile icon, that means you're not logged in. So click on it. You can sign in. If you don't have Unity account, you can make one. I think you only need a valid email address. Or you can sign in with Google or Facebook. Okay. And let me see. Okay, so I logged in. And now, hopefully you have a Unity account. If you don't, just make one, or just for now, you can log in with your Google account or Facebook account. And later you can make one with your dedicated email address. Okay, once you did that, and let's try to create new project. Click new, and click 3D, and project name. This is arbitrary name you can use. So you can use whatever name you want to use. Maybe I'll just use AR test or something. Okay. And location basically is where you are going to save your project folder. I usually recommend to save it on the desktop because this is not your computer. If you use your laptop, like you can just use whatever you want to use. But if you're using school computer, probably it's better save it on the desktop first. And if you want to keep it, you can copy that into your USB. But then again, like this is just the live demo, so you probably don't have to keep it. But anyways, I'm going to click create. I'm assuming that your computer station has Vuforia plugin installed. But if not, like we have to install it. And in fact, I actually didn't install Vuforia plugin on my laptop, so I just installed it like 30 minutes ago. So now this is what you will see. Okay. So anyone here kind of use Unity for the first time? Okay. I see 2 hands. Okay. So I'll try to be kind of slow, but I'll try to. But again, like I'm going to record this. What I'm doing now is being recorded, so you can later check it and repeat the process even after this class is over. Okay. All right. So this is a basic layout of Unity, and I'll go right into how we can do this. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do. Okay, I'll just check, like I have main camera, directional light, and inspector window here, and asset window here. I have scene ready like this. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to game object. Okay. If you go through, you will see this Vuforia engine. Okay. Everyone see Vuforia engine?
Mine hasn't loaded yet.
Okay. If you don't have that, okay, go back to Unity Hub. Okay, you can go to install. Okay, you can click this 3 dots over here and click add modules. You have to make sure this Vuforia augmented reality support is checked. Okay. If it's not checked, that means like you haven't, or Vuforia plugin is not installed in your computer. So sometimes, I mean, like I installed Unity 2019 like a few weeks ago in this laptop, and then at that time I didn't have good internet connection, so I only installed just Unity without anything else. So I had to actually select additional things and then install it. Okay. So if you don't see that Vuforia plugin feature, that means you do not have that Vuforia module. Okay. If you don't have that Vuforia module installed, okay, if you go to game object, you're not going to see this Vuforia engine. Okay. It wouldn't show up. Okay. If you don't see Vuforia engine, that means that your computer you are using doesn't have that Vuforia module installed. Okay. Then you can go to Unity Hub, install, and then by clicking that add module, you can add Vuforia plugin. Okay.
What if it's not in that add module area?
So here install, you don't see that Vuforia augmented reality support?
No.
And you are using like 2019 or 2018?
Yeah, 2019.
You should have one, but I'll check that later. Okay. And you are using that school computer. We should have one, but I'm not sure why. And then, well, actually, another way to go around it, you can download the Vuforia plugin as a package, and then put that in your computer. Maybe I'll kind of like talk about it later. Okay. But for now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you how it works, and then probably try to help you after that. At least I want to go through this once. Okay. So now, I'm going to go to game object, Vuforia engine. There's AR camera, and image, multi-image, cylindrical image, cloud image, model target, camera image, 3D scan, view mark, and ground plane, and mid-air. So we're not going to go through everything here, but just a few things that I want to point out is, yeah, AR camera, probably that indicates, oh, whenever you use AR, okay, it uses camera on your device, okay? So that's why there is AR camera over there. And then there's subdivider, and then image, multi-image, cylindrical image, cloud image, model targets, camera image, 3D scan, view mark, okay? They are grouped together because they are something you can use as your visual marker. And then ground plane and mid-air. Yeah, I'll probably go over this either next week or in 2 weeks. Ground plane allow you to recognize some like the flat surface. So if you want to display, for instance, 3D model on the flat surface, you can use ground plane. Mid-air will try to recognize mid-air, as its name suggests. If you want to display something in mid-air, then you need to use mid-air feature here. Okay. So here, as you can see, mid-air position and stage, you can define certain place, and it will pop up. Your your object will pop up mid-air. Okay. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to use image. Okay. Just click on it. Okay. And then what just happened here is, it said import default image database. Well, you can skip it, but you can click import for now to see what they have. Okay. Now, okay, what we have here is what it just created is editor, okay, and Vuforia, okay, and there's image targets, and this thing, emulator, and this thing. Okay. So remember what just happened here again is, okay, I'll actually try to go back. Okay. So again, whenever you click image, it will ask you, Vuforia engine requires some assets to be imported. Would you like to do that now? So simply import. Okay. But I already did it. Okay. And let's try to think about what else we need. Okay. I actually mentioned that whenever we use AR, okay, it utilizes device camera. Okay, so we actually need Vuforia engine and AR camera. Okay, and import Vuforia engine's asset import. Okay, now as you can see, it actually generated image target. Okay. Directional light is still there, and main camera is still there. Okay. But here, as you can see, now it has image target. Okay. So if you zoom in, whoops, you can actually see it automatically uses this like Vuforia example image as visual target. Okay. And then, so let me go back and then kind of do this again, because I want you to understand the process. New 3D AR test 2 on the desktop and create. So now, again, I'm going to do this game object Vuforia engine. Order really doesn't matter, okay? See what's going to happen. And then here, I want you to look at this one too, actually. There's only scenes folder now. But see what's going to happen when I do Vuforia engine AR camera. Okay, import Vuforia engine assets, import. And obviously, I'm going to have more information, more assets here. Okay. Now it created Vuforia. Okay. And in Vuforia, I have like a database, editor, font, material, prefabs, script, shader, and texture. Okay. If you go to like prefabs, it has some other things. Okay. Okay. And then I need image target. So I'm going to click image. Okay. And the same thing, it will ask you import default image database. Okay, import. And now I have this editor, which has Vuforia in it. Okay. And the image target. Okay. There's Vuforia emulator and Vuforia Mars. And then there are these images. Okay. So these are actually default images. Okay. So now I have to have few setting changes. Here I see this red thing. Reload assembly code from managed code directly. Okay, this will cause a crash. You should never refresh assets in synchronous mode or enter play mode synchronous. So actually this is not that important, but some errors here. So here, to use Vuforia, you have to have few setting changes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to File, okay, and go to Build Settings, and I'm going to select Player Setting here. Okay, and then under Player Setting, okay, they have, okay, so now it's set up as mine set up as PC, Mac, Linux standalone, and there's XR settings. Okay, there's virtual reality supported, Vuforia augmented reality supported, and 360 stereo capture. So now we're going to use Vuforia augmented reality supported. So select this Vuforia augmented reality supported. Okay. And then it said, in order to use Vuforia, you need to agree to the terms below. I accept. Okay. So now, okay, in terms of console, I will just clear this. Okay. And then I will actually see play.